So I've listened to YouTubers, bloggers, the fan, the fanfare and all them things like that. I've listened to everything online, and this is what I can come up this is what I can come up with using all of the things that people are saying and the good and bad reviews that they have about the MCU Phase 4, how it's slow, how it's dry, and things of that nature. And they can't figure out what's really going on with Phase 4. So I'm gonna explain. To me, how I see it, Phase 4 is about expanding the universe of the MCU, expanding it further, tapping into the multiverse, tapping into the different gods, the different realms, and things of that nature, and introducing more characters. That is the overall theme of Phase 4, and it's also about consequences and account and how the existing characters deal with everything going on and everything that has happened during the snap, since Thanos, and everything like that. That's what Phase 4 is all about. It's just about the repercussions and the backlash from what happened. And I don't think that Wanda is done or dead in the MCU. I think that this is their way of giving her a break. The death has never been confirmed. It just seems as though she was crushed by a rock. She does put up protective barriers, so she could have survived it. Wanda's very powerful. Just think about everything she's on. For Doctor Strange, it's learning how to be unselfish, and how to put the needs of others before the calculations and all of the what the data in the time stone says. Like in the Multiverse of Madness movie, he actually attempted to care about someone other than his own personal goals, and I think that's the growth of the character. Even Loki gains a heart throughout his arcs in the MCU. Think about things like the living tribunal head that was in Loki. We think about just a little subtle Easter eggs here and there. The introduction of the Illuminati, even though it's not the Illuminati that we know. We think about the God Butcher storyline, even though I haven't seen that movie yet. And we think about what it means for him to even be introduced as the God Butcher, and what happens. That's going to introduce more gods. That's going to basically name drop the gods that we have not met in the MCU yet, with the addition of Moon Knight and those gods that were introduced there, such as Khonshu and the other Egyptian gods. It's in expanding the universe further than we knew of in the first three phases. Thanos was basically just the tip of the iceberg. We haven't been introduced. Well, I take that back. We haven't been introduced properly to Kang yet in the MCU. We've already met the one above all, but we know Kang is actually coming. But Doctor Doom is coming because Fantastic Four is coming. And we know that Galactus is somewhere near once you start introducing other entities outside of Thanos. So it stretches beyond just what we already. And I think that Valkyrie's actually a goddess, if I'm not mistaken. But who knows? I think that's how they're, because she seems to be on par with Thor's strength and things like that and his power. So who knows? Just a suggestion. So again, I believe that Phase 4 is about the evolution, the expansion of the MCU, and the growth and development of the characters as far as accountability, how they feel, and how they deal with these things going forward, and the effects of what has already happened. Jim's TV.